Hello and welcome to another rendition of Math is Easy Step by Step. Today I'd like to talk about, in this video, multiplying fractions. This is going to be a two-part video. First part is going over some simple rules you need to follow, and then the next video will be showing you how to convert a mixed number into an improper fraction so you can follow the multiplication rules. So let's get started. Multiplying fractions. When multiplying with fractions, you multiply top number, the numerator, to the top number, and then you would multiply the bottom number to the bottom number. Remember, you need to reduce or simplify your final answer. And so there's multiple ways to do that. You can use what is called cross reduce. You can also simplify after you multiply. So you will need to reduce your answers always, always, always. And I'm going to show you how to reduce the answers before you multiply, and then how you can reduce your answers after you multiply. So hey, let's go ahead and let's get started. Here's an example of cross simplifying or cross reducing. So as you can see here in number one, and right here I'm just showing you how to reduce. And put it into the form, as you can see here in the rectangle, where you would multiply top to top and bottom to bottom. So we have 5/12 times 13/20. Remember, every fraction is a division problem. So this really means 5 divided by 12 times 13 divided by 20. Here, I want to show you how to reduce. So we look at the number 12 and 13. Can either of these numbers be simplified? What do I mean by that? Well, the same number can be divided into both of these terms that will give you no remainder except 1. I can divide 1 into 12 and 13. I can divide by 1 as well. And that's it. That's the only two numbers that they would share that would divide equally without a remainder into both of these terms. Now I'm going to look at the 5 and the 20. Well, I recognize 5 divided by 5 would give me 1. And I know 20s are multiples of 5. 5 times 4 is 20. So I can divide 5 into both of these terms. So you can see here down below, I have 5 divided into 5, and then 20 divided by 5. 5 divided by 5, or 5 times 1, equals 5. Right? 5 divided by 5 is 1. I'm not going to do anything but rewrite the divisor bar and 12 times 13 over 20. 20 divided by 5 is 4. Why? Because 4 times 5 equals 20, right? So multiplying is the inverse operation, or the opposite to dividing. So I'm going to show you here 5 divided by 5 is 1. I'm going to rewrite the divisor bar in 12. Bring over the multiplication. 13, just rewrite it with the divisor bar. Then 20 divided by 5 is 4. I have set this up here so you can multiply top to top and bottom to bottom. Once you do, you'll find that answer has already been simplified. Let's take a look here at problem number 2. Sample number 2. We have 1 over 100 times 10 over 23. So this is just another symbol for multiplications. And I look here at 1 and 23. No number will be divided evenly into these two numbers other than 1. So then I'll look at these two numbers here. Oh, I know 10 is divided by 10. That'll give me a 1. And I know 100 is multiples of 10, right? 10 times 10 is 100. So in my next step, I show you. I'll be dividing 100 by 10 and the number 10 by 10. So we have the same number dividing into both of these terms. Again, 1 and 23 cannot be reduced. I'm just going to rewrite them over on the right along with the multiplication symbol. 10 divided by 10, 100 divided by 10 is 10. 10 divided by 10 is 1. Now I've set it up. I have my reduced fractions before I multiply. 1 times 1 is 1. 10 times 23 is 230. That answer is already reduced. Hey, if I'm going too fast for you, just rewind, take a look, and review it again. Here's my third example. 3/12 times 2/4. Now, 3 and 4, only one will be divided evenly into those two terms without a remainder. 2 and 12 are both even numbers, and I know 2 and 12 can be divided by the same number 2. So in this next step, I'm showing you here, 12 divided by 2, 2 divided by 2. I'm just going to rewrite the 3. 12 divided by 2 is 6. Bring over that multiplication symbol. I'm going to show you here 2 divided by 2 is 1. And I'm just going to rewrite that 4. So I have 3/6 times 1/4. Now, I made a mistake. I thought this was a learning experience. And so I wanted to show you sometimes there are exceptions to the rule. So you always, always, always want to check your final answer and make sure you reduce that answer. So again, when you multiply fractions, it's top to top, bottom to bottom. 3 times 1 is 3. 6 times 4 is 24. Now, this is the exception to the rule. I know both 3 and 24 are both divisible by the number 3. They're both products of 3. So 3 divided by 3 is 1. 24 divided by 3 is 8. Now I have a final answer that has been simplified to 1/8. So you're going to want to watch out for some of these terms. Make sure they are fully reduced before you stop. So here's a quick review of another sample problem when we're multiplying. You just want to multiply, remember, top to top and bottom to bottom when it comes to multiplying fractions. Here we got 3 times 2. I'm sorry, 3/4 times 2/3. Multiply 3 times 2, which is 6. Multiply 4 times 3, which is 12. Now, again, we want to reduce these fractions. I could have reduced the 2 and the 4 and cross-simplified, and the 3 and the 3. But, again, I wanted to show you what it looks like if you do not cross-simplify or you do not cross-reduce. So, since I did not cross-simplify, since I did not reduce, and I just multiplied top to top to bottom, I just wanted you to see what this would look like. So here we have 6/12. I know I can divide 2 into 6 and 12. 6 divided by 2 is 3. 12 divided by 2 is 6. And I see here I can divide 3 into top and bottom. So I'm going to divide 3 into 3, which is 1. 6 divided by 3 is 2. This fraction is now reduced. Well, what if I did 3? I divided 3 into 6, which is 2, and 3 into 12, which is 4. You could do that. You'd have to recognize that the 2 would need to be reduced, and the 4 would need to be reduced. 2 divided by 2 is 1. 4 divided by 2 is 2. And there's also another option, and this is, again, if you don't reduce your answer before you multiply a fraction, you can do it after. 6/12. I know 6 will divide evenly in both of those numbers. That reduces down to 1/2. Hey, I hope you've enjoyed this version of Math is Easy Step by Step.